I'm Jamie, and this is Mountain Strong Mom. Today I'm going to talk about 3 uses for cardboard boxes of all sizes. You can use anything. One box will fit one of these things. So first off is the ocean box. So the ocean box is a really large box. You can use like a car part box, an appliance box. We used a car seat box. That was the biggest box we had at the time. So you take it, you cut out, you decide which way is going to be the entrance and which is the exit. You can reinforce it with tape. And then I started with the lights on the top. You can do whichever part you want first. I was really excited about using Christmas lights because I've seen it all over the internet, so I was like, I wonder if that's actually hard. It's really not. You're just going to like zigzag the kind of shape you want. I would lightly tape them down. Mark the spots you're going to cut them, make sure everything fits, and you still have enough room at the end to plug it into whatever outlet, wherever you think you're going to play with it the most. So that's like the top. Now the bottom, underneath, I did open bubble mailers, like the Amazon ones when you get like small objects. And I taped them all through the bottom and the back. My child really enjoyed it. She thought it was really fun. She now kind of wants to like rip the floor off, but like, that's cool, whatever she wants to do. Now, the door. So I left that extra spot so I would have somewhere to tape the seaweed for the ocean box. So I use like crocheted chains and then just some like rope we had lying around with some extra knots in it, and duct taped it to that under flap so when she walks in, she walks through it. And then I worked on the outside of the box. So I was really excited about getting like a creative project for myself because I love making things, and they're not like adult, like professional looking made things. I like kid things. So on one side I painted the whole thing blue, and then I added some seaweed and some ocean animals. So we have these cool foam little animals. I made some into magnets, some are like bath toys, and then the ones that are left I use on this sticky ball. So I outlined them and then made them really thick so it's really obvious like which goes to which. And then I put some contact paper on top of it and taped it all down. And then it's a really good way to like plant the seed of matching. Not that she's going to completely get that right now, she's 1, but like we'll get there, and it's good to visually do that with her. On to the other side. So on the other side I had some fun ocean kind of like big stickers. So I stuck those on there, and then I made 2 holes similar to the next box we're going to talk about, where I can drop in ball pit balls in while she's in there, or she can do it. Either way. That was really fun. That was a great use for just a big box we had lying around. Number 2, the ball drop box. The ball drop box is great for any of the like slightly cereal box shaped boxes. So first off, you're going to close up the box, tape it shut, and make your entrance and exit holes. At the bottom, I would make it pretty decently sized, so you don't have to go fishing in there for the balls when they drop through. And then I painted it, and then I picked out the spots I wanted to put the balls. You could definitely make this more of a learning activity if you did like color coordinated with the balls you had. And I made the holes a little bit bigger than probably you would for older children, so she can still kind of get her fingers in there when she drops them. And I cut those out, and I added in some fun animals. Don't laugh. I know they're kind of ugly, but I thought it looked cool and it was really therapeutic for me to paint that. So I would recommend painting for anyone who just wants a creative outlet or needs to relax. I think painting is a really great option. And I used some glitter glue, make it a little more festive, and that is the painted drop box. Number 3, the Tug Box. Now the Tug Box I actually made probably like 6 months ago. You can use any kind of like smaller Amazon box, and you're going to pick your entrance and exit holes. And you're going to put duct tape on the inside of the box and on the outside of the box. And you're going to make an X with a razor knife. I would do like 2 or 3 different spots on the box. And then when you close the box, I'd really reinforce it because for some reason Tug Boxes just get abused and beat up pretty bad. So make sure you reinforce the sides if you can. And the second part of the Tug Box is the rope. So I made the rope out of like long pieces of old clothing. Not clothing that I would have donated, but like clothing that's seen a little too much and no one would want. So you can use waistbands, you can use like the button part of a blouse, like use all kinds of fabrics, get like different textures into their hands. It can be really good. Tie them off together and stuff it in one of the sides. Make sure you made the little X kind of big enough for however big you decide to make your knots. This is a supervised activity because it can be dangerous. Babies, ropes, you know, but it can be really enjoyable to do together, and it just gets them moving, get their little hands grasping and pulling. So these were my 3 activities that you can do with cardboard boxes. I hope you try one of them if you have a box lying around. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.